Here's Johnny.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Why so serious? Yippee-ki-yay.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
And like that, he's gone.
The film Searching that came out earlier this year has grossed $70 million against a $1 million budget and plays out almost entirely on smartphones and computer screens. If you haven't seen the film yet, I highly recommend checking it out. The film has gotten a lot of buzz because of this whole screen as film concept, plus it's just a great film. But one thing about the film that wasn't revealed until recently was that before it was a feature, it actually started out as a short film. Film School Rejects has a great article that includes an interview with the filmmakers and the actual short film itself for you to watch. There's a ton of great nuggets in this article, so I definitely recommend reading the whole thing and watching the film. The short film itself is titled Search, and is actually something called a proof of concept film. And that's exactly what it sounds like. A short version of a longer feature film that is designed to prove that the concept for the larger film will actually work. A proof of concept short is usually made to show investors to help secure funds to make the full film. In this particular instance, the filmmakers already had a financier for the film, but the financiers wanted a completely different concept for the film than what the filmmakers had in mind. The filmmakers were pretty adamant that their concept was the better one for the film, so the financiers basically said, fine, prove it, and gave them $2,000 to shoot their proof of concept film. Obviously, the short film ended up being exactly what they needed to convince the financiers to make the film the way they wanted. So they were able to secure funding, and the project has turned into a critically acclaimed feature that's made them back their money 70 times over. I'll let you read the article to hear the whole story, but a few things I wanted to point out in advance. First, they didn't spend a lot of money on the short. It was shot in 2 days and was shot on a smartphone. They had no crew, no permits, nothing like that. They used stock and news footage they found online in some places. And the theme music they developed for the short ended up being the entire basis of the soundtrack they used in the final feature. Bottom line, these guys didn't waste time trying to raise a bunch of money to do this drawn-out, highly produced ordeal for their proof of concept film. They did it quick, dirty, and cheap, told their story in the exact style they envisioned, and it worked. This just proves what I keep saying again and again. You don't need a lot of money, time, or equipment to get started making films. If you have an idea, the very best thing you can do is to go out and shoot it. And in the meantime, check out the article and watch Search. I'll put a link in the description and also on our website, gorillafilmschool.com, under the dailies. Remember, if you want to learn how to make better films and act on camera, Gorilla Film School has got you covered. We put together a free training video on how directors and actors can work together on set. You can get instant access to this free training right now by going to gorillafilmschool.com/training.
Like that, he's gone.